Greetings, hi, TheWarOwl greets you, and I'm going to be showing you here once again another 5 vs 5 Counter-Strike global offensive match, and this one is actually going to be from North America. A lot of people ask me, why don't you cast North American matches? You're from North America, you're from the United States, what's wrong with you? Well, there's not really a lot of places that North American matches actually occur. There's not a big pro scene, there's only really a few top teams, and they don't play very often against each other. Alright, good smoke outside here. So this is going to be IBuyPower versus Area51. So moving outside, just trying to get this bomb planted inside of the smoke, and it works out. Area51 not spraying down that position or anything. Skadoodle plants the bomb and then gets away. And now it's just time to hold off this bomb. Oh, and it looks like we're actually going to have a 3 vs 3 here for the retake. Area takes out AZK, but now it is Skadoodle and Swag versus Disciple and Area. Bomb is planted. Both these CTs are very low. Just taps from death. All you gotta do is tap them once in the body. And Skadoodle moves out and easily does it. That's actually a 4 frag there for Skadoodle on round number 1. Moving into second round, Area51, who got really owned there in that first round, has to think about doing an armor pistol or saving for fourth round. It would make more sense to do the armor pistol buy, considering that train is such a CT-sided map. Less so with the changes that Valve has done. Instead, a little bit of a strange buy. No nades or flashes or anything. Just a scout on Area and then armor here on Noswal. I don't really understand this buy. I don't think it's probably going to work out very well. Okay, trying to do jump scouts on Dazed here. Was able to sneak up on Noswal. Dazed is the in-game leader here. AZK leading into the site. And now, guess what? It's just Area left. 1 vs 5. Probably not going to happen. Look at this steal with a MAC-10. Now you get 600 reward money worth of frag with this thing. And we actually see Daze sneaking up from behind Area at this point. And easily taps him down. So IBuyPower takes the first 2 rounds. Area51, because of that, will have to full save round number 3, and then be able to finally purchase weapons on round 4. However, this is a huge lead for IBuyPower. On a map like Train, which is very CT-sided, a pistol round win and getting these first 3 points is huge. Puts you so far ahead in the game. It all comes down to that second half pistol round from Area51. They really have to get it to make something happen. All right, Terra's very quickly moving out here. Usually when you're going up against saving players, gotta be a little bit safe. However, on Train, it's important to take this forward position. And again, that's why you are a little bit safer on these anti-ecos. All the Terras now moving out from ladder, looking like they were trying to do a split outside, but instead got caught way off guard. We see Steel here waiting for Darky to rotate. And able to mow him down. That MAC-10, goodness, definitely paid for itself there. Out of all the frags Steel's been able to get with it, I mean, going to be way ahead economically here. Team IBuyPower, really far ahead. Looking like they're actually going to be opping here on T-side Train. And that'll be Skadoodle with this thing. You can get some picks here outside in certain positions. They've taken away, or they added the thing underneath the train so you can't see under them anymore. So not as easy, and yeah, it looks like they're going to be smoking outside. I think Skadoodle probably going to go Ivy then. Oh no, just going right outside, and they're trying to split outside once again. 2 players ladders, 3 players right out the front. Good Molotov and smoke to try to delay this. Terrace instead are just going to be charging right through it. However, the walls of defense are up. We have CTs in a good position. Here's Nitro inside of the site. Goes down though. T's taking their time. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Plenty of time here. 2 players electrical box. Disciple trying to do the spray control. We see Darky going to be sneaking up from behind Dazed right now. Dazed turns just in time, though. But it is just Dazed left. 1 vs 5. And he does go down. Of course, Dazed is going to be the in-game leader, strat caller here for Team IBuyPower. IBuyPower is a team that is probably rated number 1 in North America. However, they have failed to really show up very well at the international showings. They haven't done very well internationally in the big world tournaments. It's actually Cloud9 who tends to lose against IBuyPower, except for I think Cloud9 just 16-0'd IBuyPower. I was looking at the stats. Goodness, how does that happen? And of course, IBuyPower was the team that there were the throwing allegations against versus netcode guides. So there's some unfortunate business with NA ESports. Be lovely if that stuff would stop happening. And we have Area51. Area already getting picked. 2 players at Ivy. Oh, Skadoodle taking him down through the smoke. That was an excellent shot. Now just 3 players left from CT, 2 players picked. Gonna be an easy cleanup here. Poor Nitro trying to catch the drop on Skadoodle, and he does an excellent shot. Gets a good position, grabs the AWP. Maybe want to try saving this thing now that it's 2v. Oh, Swag is right behind you, sir. And yeah, Swag does take him down. Just Darky left. And we're gonna see the same engagement here between the player watching ladder and Darky, who tries to rotate this way every round. So T's completely aware of this and completely ready. No one said Darky going into the bathroom looking like he's gonna save. But we do have a hit squad being sent out here. AZK in front. I think they know that player is in the bathroom at this point. Couldn't be anywhere else. Oh, able to hold it off. I will survive. Tries to pull out the gun enough. Got caught out of position. Not sure why he had the smoke out. There are 2 times you are super exposed in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. The first is when you're reloading, and the second is when you're throwing a nade. Darky got caught in the latter of those. All right, IBuyPower at 4 points now, leading against Area51 Gaming. It looks like they're going to be doing another eco here. This is super unfortunate for them. That'll be 5 points here for IBuyPower on T side. Assuming no craziness happens. Now Disciple could get a pick here, see that? Skadoodle shooting that player through the train. Looking like T's are going to push out into bomb site B, or is Darky to hold it off? I don't think it's going to happen. Flash is going down. Are able to move into the site now. Here's Steel in a forward position. Players right behind that smoke. Trying to spray them down. Oh, he jumps forward through the smoke. Nitro grabs the AK. Well, good game sense to hear that player jump up above him, and now it's just area left. 1 versus 4. What can he do? And it's very fun watching Train again. Train, of course, has been removed from the competitive map pool. However, certain leagues in NA sort of do their own thing and use whatever maps they'd like. There's 2 main leagues in North America. There's ESEA and CEVO. CEVO doesn't allow people to see their demos, so I can't really cast their games. I can't really do anything for them. This is from ESEA, so ESEA actually makes their demos publicly available so that we're able to do something like this. All right, so Team IBuyPower at 5 points now, definitely leading. It's going to be a difficult game here. Okay, so auto sniper outside. Usually use the auto sniper inside at B and hold that solo. Wow, being able to plant the bomb. No blood spill. They got Noswell here to make sure that player doesn't go down. Darky. Swag right here. Oh, he couldn't see him through that thing or something. That was a little bit strange. Terrorists have the site. Bomb is planted. CTs have to mount a retake. Area51 has been playing this very passive, very far back here on Train. Allowing IBuyPower to sneak forward and plant that bomb is a little bit sloppy. They don't really have time now to retake it. Oh, but they get the shots and they will be able to retake it. No, what? No kits! Oh my. They are able to escape though. But again, another loss, and that IBuyPower has a commanding lead against Area51. 6-1, goodness. Even though all of IBuyPower went down, so that's a blow economically. However, IBuyPower definitely has the economic momentum. All right, Area51 going to continue to use the auto sniper. 3 FAMASes, so they're a little bit behind economically. Because they were able to save those weapons, they do another buy here. Darky has no armor. He's basically a sitting duck. And here they is, now in a position. This is sort of the standard position for this auto sniper. Moves away just as they cross. That will allow them to get 4 here and an armorless Darky. Not really a glass cannon, since that FAMAS is going to take 2 hits or 3 at certain distances to the head to kill someone. And those nades actually could have killed him there if he stood in the wrong position. Disciple up here, waiting for him to push down. Avoids the flashes. Will be able to spray that. AZK with an excellent flick shot. Darky's still up here. Oh, but Skadoodle picks him off close range opping. 2 players left there, creeping around. Difficult to see. Skadoodle drops down and will go down. Maybe should have stayed at upper. Swag and AZK to hold off 2 players. And now just AZK. They both go down, and again, Area51 is able to kill them. This time they bought kits. Congratulations. You're scaring me there. You're scaring me there, Nitro. They are able to defuse that bomb. And of course, grab that off there. It should be Area grabbing that. No. Oh, okay. Gets that auto sniper. So nice. Able to save an op and an auto sniper. Good round for Area 51, but, I mean, is it too little, too late? IBuyPower already leading with 6 points, T-side train. Goodness. Okay, let's check out the setup here again. This time putting Disciple back outside with the auto as well as Area. Look like Area is going to play the Pasha spot here. And trying to hit those players through the smoke as they jump outside. It's not going to happen. We got Noswell and Nitro. Nitro in a forward position to prevent them from getting this bomb planted. Nice shot by Nitro. Good sprays through that smoke. Bomb getting planted. He heard it. Should be able to spray this player down. And he gets both of them. Nitro with an excellent play. 1 versus 4 now. It's not going to happen. And Nitro takes it with a 4 frag. What an excellent play there by Nitro. There's the defuse. Area 51 finally catching their stride. Finally figuring out CT side train here against IBuyPower. Well, they really have to win the rest of these points, though. They want a chance of winning this game. Now we saw what Area 51 has been doing a little bit bad as they keeping their players in very back positions, taking these long-range shots. IBuyPower is able to simply smoke out, may even smoke here, but they haven't been, and then plant the bomb right here very easily. Now they're putting their players in more forward positions. Of course, it's a save from IBuyPower. Like we see Nitro here to try to prevent that bomb plant. So, Area 51 switching up their game. Swag finds himself in M4. Nitro preventing bomb plants. Continuing to spray these players down, and it's just days left once again, and Darky runs forward and takes him down. Goodness. All right, Area 51 starting to come back. IBuyPower gonna feel the pressure pretty soon. Able to do that save, we'll be able to buy this round. They've lost a few rounds in a row here. Blue shell effect not gonna kick in just yet. Oh, what? Check this out, guys. We have a double auto sniper with an AWP. That's 3 of these scoped weapons. Noswell pushed forward outside. Look at this forward auto sniper. Goodness. Area playing the Pasha spot. Now gonna look. What? What was that pre-shot there by Swag? That was through a smoke and actually almost hit him on that timing. Really strange shot. All right, they're gonna boost the player up. That's to get on top of the fence so you can see over these smokes. Let's look at what he sees. Doesn't see anything just yet. He will be able to, though. And smoke is actually clearing. Player is there, just on behind the pillar here. And he's able to take out Swag. He still knows there's a player up. But Skadoodle gets the shot. So there's a trade. Trades are usually going to favor T's, especially on a map like this. Oh, but Noswell goes down. That was a little bit crazy to try to hold down that spot. Looks like they're moving in one at a time. Disciple here with the auto sniper. Skadoodle just taking him down one at a time. In the meantime, T's have rotated and will be doing an upstairs take. It's all up to Darky to hold this off. Good Molotov to prevent them from pushing. I don't think they're going to push through that Molotov. You lose about 40 health points getting through that properly. It's definitely not worth it in this kind of a position. And Terrace, will they get the bomb down? That will be a no. Just Skadoodle left. 1 versus 2. Oh, is he going for it? Wow, he's going for this. Tries to take out Darky. He's got Nitro there as well. Both the players hear him. He's making a bunch of noise. 21 health left. Just avoids the nade. Will be exiting the site and saving, trying to survive. Hit squad is coming. Here comes Nitro if he kills him. That is a huge economic blow. Nope, instead, gonna allow him to live. I say that's a huge economic blow, of course, because when the round ends and Terrace have saved, Terrace survive, and you kill them, they do not get reward money for the next round. So losing an AWP and the reward money would be absolutely huge. Skadoodle doesn't get the award money, but yeah, again, saving the AWP and the armor. And it looks like Team IBuyPower is going to be able to get another buy here. Check it out. It's an Eastern European buy. We see 2 players with pistol. Oh, wait, Steel actually doesn't have armor. Oh, he had money for it. That's very strange. Skadoodle gets a kill at the expense of some of his health. In their international showing, Skadoodle plays either really well or really bad. He'll either carry the team or he'll sink it like an anchor. Very interesting player to watch. But again, when he's on, he is on. Terrace looking like they want to take bomb site B, and again, it's up to Darky. Whoa! We had a little bit of a battle there with just a pixel of shooting space. Skadoodle goes down though, but not before legging Darky or hitting him through a wall down to 16 health. Terrorist getting ready to push into this site. Steel moves down ladder. I think this is the distraction. Well, the distraction needs to make more noise, maybe even kill someone there. Playing lurk, I guess. We'll be pushing to Z once these players try to rotate. Oh, 35 seconds left. Now is the timing to push. Daze trying to hit Darky there. That was a flash, trying to prevent these players from pushing. Steel comes, actually Steel opping, which is interesting. Now that Skadoodle has gone down, picking that thing up off of his corpse. Swag up top with a deagle. Let's see some 1-digs. There it is! And does go down to Area. 2 versus 3. We see Area struggling to try to hold down this bomb site, killing players. Not even delaying for his teammate to get there, just going for it. Nitro gets in. Area in a forward position. It's all up to Dazed to hold this off. 1 versus 1 now. Nitro creeping forward at 14 health, and Dazed is able to hold it off with a 2 frag at the end. That's a 1v2. Nice job. As our statistics tell us there. That was actually some useful information at the end of the game. That was surprising. It wasn't like Dazed jumped 10 times this round. It was actually Dazed, while the last player alive killed 2 players for the win. It was like, whoa. Valve, you're learning. All right, Area 51 at 5 points. IBuyPower at 7. IBuyPower taking that point. Well ahead in this game now. Area 51 doing better. 4 Famas by. Their money hurts. They're struggling. Yep, they did not have enough for those M4s. Well, looks like they're trying to make something happen with it. Picks go down. Trades happen. Terrace pushing into the site. AZK moving in from the ladder. Well, that was not a very refreshing pop dog. And we now have just Darky left. 1 versus 2 versus Skadoodle and Dazed. We got the bomb at Z. Where is Darky going? He's going back inside, making it seem like he's going here. I don't even know. He goes down. That was really weird where he was moving around. Maybe he thought there was a player behind him. He didn't hear anything, that's for sure. Can't really explain the movements there of Darky. All right, and that's going to force CTs into a save. That is just not what they wanted. 2-round win in a row from IBuyPower means they're going to force these players into another eco. There are 2 rounds left in the half, and Area 51 will be saving up for the last. All right, we have Dazed creeping out middle here. Oswald sneaking up from the back. Should have been able to hear that. There's a pick. All right. He's pushed out middle now. There's Steel. Low on health. Area hold him down at the electrical box. Where are Steel's teammates? They need to help him out here. Area creeping forward. It's like watching a horror movie. Steel able to hold his own, though. Didn't need to worry about it. Took out the monster with a shot to the face. Will finally be able to get that bomb plant, and now it's just defense. Nitro finds himself an AK-47 in the meantime. And AZK gonna get caught off guard here. Nope, he definitely heard it. Disciple gets that AK. May want to think about saving. Well, they can buy for next round. Instead, yeah, Disciple will be deciding to save. So, IBuyPower, again, going to be taking this round, but a good eco attempt from Area 51. Almost able to make something happen there. Of course, because it's last round, a lot of the economic damage they did won't matter, because IBuyPower going to be able to buy up anyways. Skadoodle's got some money in the bank to buy an AK for his teammate. And they're going to be able to get everything that they would like. All right, again, last round of the half. Area 51. Able to buy up. Okay, this is weird. It's last round in Area. Okay, no, they're doing fine. Okay, 1 player gets picked by Steel. Nitro now going down. Looking bleak here for the terrorist. Swag creeping forward at Ivy. He's got a player on his left, though, not looking that way. Oh, gets taken down by Noswell, who's finding himself an off. And Z Connector gets caught way out of position, not able to rotate out of there. 2 versus 3. IBuyPower taking their time. They know they're ahead, not going for the bomb plant, and now Area 51 has cooled down a little bit. They're not trying to prevent them from taking this site anymore. Allowing them to do their thing. Oh, smoking off Darky. This will allow them to plant this bomb. Area moving in from the back. Steel watching that spot, though. He is able to hit him. Good positioning by Steel. Now just Darky left. No reason to live. Needs to go for this. Waiting for that smoke to clear. 1 versus 3. Can he do it? Here's one footstep behind electrical box. And here's AZK as well. And he will go down. All right, so there's the half. IBuyPower leading 10 points to 5 on T-side train. Now going to be switching it, and it all comes down to this pistol round. Area51 needs to win it, needs to get the momentum, or they're in some serious trouble. I mean, they're already in serious trouble. And what can they try to do here? They need to come up with something crazy on this pistol round. Something that works. They cannot flip a coin on this one. Alright. Exiting the site. Looking like they're going to be going B side. No, those players can come down ladder. And it's going to be a standard split outside. This is a strong strategy. Whoop. Wait, they rotated 2 players back. No, those are to throw the smokes. Then they're going to push upstairs. On first round, you generally put... Oh, that was a fail. 2 or 3 pistolers watching B, because a lot of times it's a B rush. So outside, not going to be as many players as there would be on a gun round. There is a player in heaven right now. Wow. Terra's moved through. Oh, it's a fake! They made it seem like they're going outside, and then they're going to go inside. IBuyPower is not over-rotating, though. They're not falling for this. Well, now Terra's take a forward position. Ooh, Disciple goes down. We actually had bullet cam there. Area charging forward at hell. There still is a player in heaven that they were not aware of. 1 player in each of the heavens. Oh, Darky not able to hit that player down. It is going very bad here. It's just Nitro left as AZK sneaks up from behind. And a bunch of taps to the face. Takes down the rest of those players. Now, I really like how IBuyPower didn't overreact to Area51 moving outside. Area51, though, it was a little bit strange. They pushed outside, they took this entire area of the map, and then they just stayed there. They didn't try to make anything happen. A few players pushed at hell. They didn't really have a lot of map control. It was very weird. I guess maybe they were expecting IBuyPower to peek out, but that definitely wasn't going to happen. All right, Terra's going to be pushing, smoking to cross. Walking over at B. They've rotated Dazed here to help with this. Seem to think it's going to be a B take. AZK not aware of this. 3 players sneak by. 1 player with the bomb going to be going down this ramp. Dazed watching upper. Players are about to peek there at any second. This could be a really strong hold off by IBuyPower. This is just an attempt to get a bomb plant by Area51 so that they can do a 3rd round buy. However, it looks bleak. Dazed in a very good position. AZK just mowed down all of those players. Dazed with the final kill. Goodness. That was a disaster. Alright, Area51, guess what? You're not getting that 3rd round buy. Instead, they are now in dire straits. IBuyPower 12 points, and they have to save once again. So, another anti-eco here for IBuyPower, and they know it. Gonna stick that 1 player here up forward inside for a B push. Players move out very forward outside. Now this is scary because you don't want to get caught in a close range fight with these pistolers. Oh, they're stacking over there at Pop Dog. And wow, Darky able to take 2 frags, but that's about it. Just a standard save round from Area51. Didn't make anything happen. What I've noticed, I think, is Area51 seems to be lacking in terms of the strategies here. They seem to have a good idea what to do at the start, but then they don't do anything with it. They don't do anything with the position that they gain. Let's see what they try to do here on T side. IBuyPower probably going to transition into a standard CT side setup. Oh no, 2 players inside. This is weird. Look at this, they're charging forward. And Dazed picks them. Goodness. Why did they peek there? This is a weird strategy. And Still 2 players to deal with. AZK avoids the flash. Noswell creeping down. In the meantime, bomb dropped at sight. Looking like they're going for picks. But if you're going for picks, you would not push out that far. And Dazed able to hold that down with the AWP. And now with 2 players picked out of a bizarre strategy here from Area51, which is the 2 players peek at inside, 3 players wait. They're now repositioning themselves, looking like they want to take inside. They really need to win this round. Oh, Area sees AZK, is able to get the drop on him. Will Dazed get yet again more AWP kills here from inside B as the terrorists stream into the site. All the CTs are rotating. Full rotate has been called. And, oh wow, look at this positioning. CTs are going to be in a great position to hold off this push. Skadoodle and Dazed, long range AWPing. Just 1 player left, and that was Dazed with a 4 frag with the AWP. But again, those kills were pretty much fed to him. That was, oh man, Area51 in some serious trouble here. IBuyPower had 14 points. Well, they're going to be buying up what they can. They're not going for a tie. They're going for the win. And we have a 3 AWP CT side from IBuyPower. They're so far economically. They have so many rounds to lose that they can afford to do this. AWP is a very strong map on Train. Look at these long-range positions. Oh, Swag goes down, though. Terra's taking outside. They'll be making something happen here. Bomb gets planted. Now they just have to play defense. Nitro pushed up at Hell. Oh, let's Steel with an excellent flick shot. Noswell watching for the ladder player. Where's the flash? Oh, goes down. Tried to push up once the flash went down, which was smart. But it didn't work out for him. There's going to be the defuse, putting IBuyPower at 15 points. Area51 in some serious trouble. They just lost 5 rounds in a row. And you know what that means? They get some blue shell money. So they're going to have money for armor AK-47. But now they have to win 10 rounds in a row on T side Train. This is probably not going to happen. But if it does, comeback of the century. And they're going to be doing a B-rush. Here they go. B-rush. They got to start walking at some point here. Creeping down the ladder. 2 CTs in a very forward position. Watching this. Here's AZK and Dazed. Oh, takes out the smoke! At just the wrong time, but AZK still in position. T is now streaming into the site. All together, where's the smoke? Smoke just going down. They will be able to plant that bomb. Another smoke goes down. T's have the site, just have to hold it on. Darky running forward. Here's a player upper. Calls it for his team. Ignoring that player. Catches him off guard, and that's Skadoodle. Caught while throwing a nade. Takes out Swag with an excellent flick shot. And there's Steel, who's snuck up from behind them. Oh, Disciple turns! How did they not know where he was? And Steel gets into the site, 1 versus 2. Tries to defuse that bomb. We should see a spray down imminent. Now a 1 versus 1. Steel versus Darky here, and it's match point, but Darky holds it off. And now we have 9 more rounds in a row for Area51 to win. What a close round. IBuyPower just almost able to win that one. I guess there's your advantage to the M4A1, and can't hear it when you shoot it. That was a little bit strange that they were not aware of where Steel was. All right. Area51, gotta win it. Have to make something happen. 9 more in a row. They hear the ladder. Dazed has intel. CT's playing it more passive this time. Standard position here with the auto sniper. T's gonna be pushing inside. They will be able to get by Dazed. Flash should force him back, but he stays. Only took a half flash because it went behind the corner. Terrace now have gotten to upper. Here's AZK in a forward position. Here's him running forward. Nitro with a jumping weirdness. However, AZK got a little bit greedy there. Continued to push. And here's Dazed to hold it off with the auto sniper. Just tappa. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just 1 player left. It is match point. Disciple is blind in the smoke. Lost his team. Lost everything. Gotta make it happen. Dodging bullets. And still alive. 40 seconds left, 13 health, and Swag finally takes him out, and that is going to be game. Thank you, folks. very much for watching. I am TheWarOwl, and I still have no closer.